We're gonna start off with episode 7, Night of Shokanabo, in 3, 2, 1. I can't believe we're already getting like a big villain episode. It's like episode 7.
The generations are thriving now.
What generations? Are those creatures?
Awakening, the spawn shall rise. And this planet shall be ours.
But what of the turtles, Dreadlord?
Also, this was Viro's boss. I knew it. I told you it was.
They managed to thwart your efforts in pillaging the wealth of O'Neill Tech. And because of their accursed interference,
I hate this guy's voice though. I can barely hear him and understand him.
those turtles have nearly cost me everything.
Might their meddling be more than coincidence?
Perhaps they even know of the Day of Awakening and are trying to stop it.
I gotta say, I kind of like this season's writing much more. I think this might be genuinely my favorite season. Not with the favorite content in it, but definitely like my favorite, because it kind of seems to be doing the more traditional big bad kind of storytelling.
Only one thing?
And I like
thought
that.
there was a ton of stuff you don't understand.
Let me rephrase that for the handsome impaired. Why do you two persist in trying to double-team me in practice when you know how good I am? And I know how old and slow you two are.
Give me a foot up, Leo, and I'll show him old and slow. Ha! Ha-ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Damn, he's fast.
Beauty and dexterity win again. Uh-oh. Hey!
Turtle X is looking good. I can't wait till we finish these upgrades. Then we can all go out and grow some shell. That's raise some shell. And I was under the impression that this battle armor was for your self-defense out in the big bad world of 2105.
Yeah, just like your skills in ninjutsu are only for protecting yourself and not just beating up ninjas.
What a shock. Indulgent roughhousing and wanton destruction. Your friends are a credit to their low rung on the evolutionary ladder, Master Cody. Oh, that horrid thing. I still think it's an abomination.
Relax, Serling. It's for Cody's protection and security.
Yeah, Cody may seem like a mild-mannered techno-geek, but with that metal skin, he can transform into a mega-powered kick-butt robot warrior.
A regular Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Doctor Who and Mr. What?
What?
Should I be really honored? Or really offended?
You mean you don't
Wait,
know about
that's
Dr.
actually a
Jekyll
really
and Mr.
cool
Hyde?
name.
The
Doctor
black
Who
white
and Mr.
movie?
What?
Spencer Tracy? Famous
Huh.
story? Robert Louis Stevenson? Nope.
I like that
Never heard of
name.
him.
I'm gonna write
like
it down,
one of the
honestly.
all-time
Might use it in my
classic
Doctor
movies.
Who-like story.
It's a monster movie.
You're kidding.
Also, this could be a cool name for a Doctor Who episode.
Mummy?
I'm getting a bit
Tell
sidetracked,
me you've
sorry.
at least heard of King Kong.
It just sounded so good.
Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon, or even the Tangler?
No, never heard of any of them. I guess we don't have those.
It can't be. A future without monster movies? Losing will to live?
Same, Mikey.
Can't
Same.
Go on. Ugh.
Hey, I came across a mention of the Tangler earlier today. I read about it while I was filtering information off the galactic web.
What about it? What about the Tangler? Ow!
Here it is. There's a festival of old horror flicks being shown downtown by an Earth Alien Appreciation Society. The Tangler, The Thing That Ate Ice Station Zulu, and Nightmare in East Williston.
Oh, that's Nightmare on Elm
What are we
Street.
waiting for? Let's go.
I'm
Let's
kind
go,
of a
let's go.
pretty
Think of it.
huge
The movies,
horror
the
movie fan.
chills, the thrills.
Although I hate the ones with just
We haven't had
jump
popcorn in
scare you.
about 100 years. Sounds pretty good.
I prefer the ones
Spoiler
which are
otherwise.
more deep
I'd
horror.
like to go.
That's the
Which
spirit.
try to
It'll be for Cody's
horrify you,
education.
not just
We can
jump
show him
scare you.
firsthand what made our century so great. The culmination of culture. the highest high point in filmic storytelling.
Besides, if we don't go, Cheeseball here will never shut up.
Oh, I love how Raph loves
You wanna
his
come
brother.
too?
I would rather have my electrodes pulled out with a pair of rusty pliers than see some stupefacient horror movie.
Tell us how you really feel.
Downtown, here we come.
Wow, Donatello. I think that you're finally getting the hang of piloting this hover shell.
Thanks, Cody.
You sure about that?
Now, if I could only get a handle on the whole vertical parking thing.
I do like coming to the old part of town. It's just like coming home.
Nostalgic.
Except for all the aliens.
Well, if strange and ugly is the new norm, good thing we got Raph with us.
Yeah.
Oh, think you're funny, do you? I oughta.
Oh, this is
Are
funny.
they always like this?
Pretty much.
Afraid so.
The fuck is that? Ben Tennyson, is that you? How did he not see that? Doesn't he have sensors or something? Come on, Splinter sensed it. Are you kidding me? That's Shokanabo. Hell yeah. Come on, Splinter. Be a badass. So much for that one.
Where are the turtles?
Whoever you are, do you truly believe I will tell you anything?
I know, right? It's Splinter, their dad. He won't do that.
Silence shall be your gravestone, and shadows shall devour your soul.
Activate security protocol. The authorities have been notified and are on their way.
Hell yeah,
Unhand that
Sterling.
rodent, or we will dispense with the warning shots, I assure you.
I love Sterling being threatened. That looks kind of cool.
Sir, are you all right? Allow me to call your sons.
No.
But they are only downtown at some fatuous
No!
horror movie festival.
You idiot!
The shadows may have been forced out, but I still feel a presence.
Because he's still there.
No, wait. It is gone.
Horror movie festival.
Good one, Sterling. Good one. Oh, I love the good old team. Oh my god, this is the nerds of 2105.
Even with these primitive conditions, the peoples of the late 20th
No,
and
those are the
21st
hipsters
century
of
did enjoy a
2105.
somewhat engaging cinematic experience.
Down in front!
As I was saying,
Yo, down in front! It was him!
I apologize for my brother, but he's simply acting the part of the rude, obnoxious moviegoer so common during that time period.
It ain't acting.
I am afraid I am unaware of the obnoxious moviegoer. Our records of this period in time are incomplete, though we try to be as accurate as possible in our reconstruction. We even rebuilt film projectors from as much authentic salvage as we could find.
Yeah, that looks like it, definitely.
Ooh, if you like, I can check them out for authenticity. I'm kind of a tinkerer with a lot of experience.
Any help would be greatly appreciated. But sadly, where we need the most help is in our knowledge, or lack thereof, regarding movie enjoyment.
You're telling me? Can I borrow your popcorn, bro? I had to throw mine. Thanks! First of all, you're not even doing the popcorn right. You're barely touching it. Popcorn is a delicacy best enjoyed messily and in mass quantities.
Yes.
See? Never one at a time. You gotta do it in handfuls. See?
Mikey finally found his people.
Looks like I have to get more popcorn.
I'm surprised that there's actually popcorn, because there was no hot dogs, ice cream at that wrestling match in the last episode. In the last video, I mean. Okay, this is not the time for hentai porn.
So, rule 15 of horror movies is, if the basement is scary and dark, always go down there, especially if your flashlight battery is dying.
No!
16. If you
Don't
think
do
you
that.
beat the monster, immediately turn your back. 17. Be careful not to have fun or you'll be the first one to get it. 18.
I think that was
In a
the
group,
one correct.
Always split up into singles and go separate ways.
Your expertise is astounding. It is a privilege to sit with such a scholar.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Where's Leo? If we gotta suffer through this, he ought to be suffering too.
Oh, they're doing it one by one. They're disappearing one by... Oh, that's so cool.
Yo, Leo, where are you?
I'm loving this season. They're literally doing like a horror themed episode, and I love it. I love when science fiction shows are able to do things like this.
Over here. Raphael.
Like right now, this season TMNT
Raphael.
remind me a lot of Legends of Tomorrow and Doctor
Leo,
Who.
quit kidding around.
Here.
Uh-oh.
Ugh. Ick.
That's terrifying.
Hang
Ugh.
on, I'll get you down, and then we'll find whoever did this to. Ah!
Yep.
Man, this projector system is way cool. A high-energy defibrillating conductor fed through the older wiring.
And Donnie's gone.
Huh?
How did... What?
So
Is
you
he...
see, officer, the shadows seem to...
Why am I even questioning logic?
Robots.
What was that?
Nothing, sir.
Were you just a roboist?
Humans. As you were saying...
I wonder if this character is based around a 200-year-old man. Have you heard about that movie? Because he looks like it a lot.
You wonder why you still breathe. Only to tell me what you know about the Day of Awakening. Before I wipe the earth clean,
Day of Awakening?
you will tell me all you know.
Well, they can tell you shit because you stuffed their mouths with your
Last of you
sweat.
and the little family will be complete.
I love how Mikey is gonna be the one to save them. Again. I feel like this season is Mikey's season.
Hey, Michelangelo? With these horror movies, are they supposed to make the shadows do that?
Not exactly.
I don't think so.
Mikey, where are Leo, Raph, and Don?
I think he might know.
Run, Cody! Whatever that thing is, I'll draw it off. But don't argue, just run. Get out the back
Hell yeah,
door.
Mikey.
Go.
I love how he gets serious when he knows
Yo, I'm
that
trying
he's
to
shot.
catch a flick here. Do you mind? And they said I was a rude moviegoer. Yeah! Hang on! I'll get you out of there!
I think you cracked a rib there.
Sorry, I was in a hurry.
We have bigger things to worry about.
Namely him.
Can't you draw away your tentacles, for Christ's sake? This is a children's show.
Guys, when did we stop watching the horror movie and start starring in it?
I mean, wouldn't that be an experience in the future that we would love to see? Instead of watching a horror movie, you can actually be in the horror movie. That's essentially what horror video games are. Though some are a bit too stressful for me. Specifically the one that I'm playing most recently, Alien Isolation, is just way too stressful. But you can still watch it on my channel. Man, he kicked their asses very easily. What is this Day of Awakening he's talking about?
Does anyone have a clue what this Day of Awakening is all about?
Yeah, exactly what I wanted to say.
I am getting really sick of this guy.
I've gotta help them. I need Turtle X. Cody Jones, remote activation of battle armor Turtle X. Go word, Gongala.
I love that that's the word that activates it. He's a true Jones.
Now what? Good heavens, what are you...
Oh.
Before I send you gentlemen back on patrol, a reminder that it is critical we take every lead seriously. Especially when the witness is a reliable, efficient, and indisputably accurate robotic being.
Sorry about that!
After him, men! We are in pursuit of a runaway robot rampaging through town. All units respond.
I love him screaming. He's hilarious.
You will tell me all that you know of the Day of Awakening.
Didn't you hear? They don't know shit.
Make your end swift.
Turtle X activated. It's ninja time.
This is hardly a ninja weapon, but
Yo, ugly.
who
You mess
cares?
with my friends. You mess with me.
Pick somebody your own size.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Come on, let's give him shell.
I like that one. There are sometimes cases in which it's more obvious that they're literally replacing the swear with a pseudo swear. This is one of them.
Fools, you think you can stand against me? Peacekeepers, not now. It's too soon.
Get him!
He's gone. As we should be.
Yep.
Hello, hello. What's all this then? Young Mr. Jones, you have some explaining to do. Don't mind me. I'm fine. Just fine.
So after I promised to pay for all the damages to the theater, and to keep my rabid robots under control, Biggles pretty much just dropped all the charges.
What worries me is this Day of Awakening.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Whatever it is, it's bad. Rule 23 of horror movies, anything with day of in the title is gonna be scary.
No, it's more like anything with a very dramatic, or should I say over-dramatic title is gonna be important to the plot.
I had anticipated, but with these tissue samples I ripped from their flesh, I will create creatures to deal with them once and for all.
No. Are those the things from the intro? Which I actually haven't seen because, as I said, the intro is gone from the episode for some reason. But I remember seeing some turtle creatures in the intro. That's cool. That's interesting. Honestly, this was a really enjoyable episode in my opinion. I laughed, I wasn't scared, but it was fun. It was a really enjoyable episode. Kind of moved the plot along for this season. And just, I don't know. I think it's because this season is more sci-fi, but I like how it allows it to do very creative and fun writing like this and do references and shit. Like, it reminds me a lot of what Legends of Tomorrow is doing, which by extension is what Doctor Who tends to do in its episodes, where they can do a horror episode, a horror themed episode at one point, then do a homage to some to, let's say, Star Wars or something. Like, it's kind of cool when sci-fi shows can do that. Like, I really, as a writer, really want to be able to write a show like this, which is definitely going to be very much based on Doctor Who, because that is one of my favorite, if not my favorite show. And now that I heard the title Doctor Who and Mr. What, that's kind of actually not bad of a name, because my story is gonna be essentially a Doctor Who ripoff, if you want to say, although I try to not make it a ripoff, just inspired by it. Maybe I'll call it Mr. What or something. That's kind of a really cool and unintended reference. But yeah, this was a really enjoyable episode. The fighting wasn't as creative as in other episodes, but it was still fun, and I was kind of busy talking through it, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this was a fun episode. Personally, I'm gonna give this one an 8.6 out of 10. But I'm looking forward to see what exactly this is gonna play into. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. Let's move on to episode 8, Clash of the Turtle Titans. In 3, 2, 1.
A long time ago, in a back alley far,
That's the back alley where we first met the TMNT.
Broadway Canal. The forces of evil had assembled for their ultimate reign of terror on an unsuspecting city.
We haven't had this kind of an intro for a while, honestly. I think since season 6 started.
And it wasn't him. No.
It was the Turtle Titan.
The Turtle Titan.
Okay, it's kind of weird how some characters look off with their new designs, while some characters don't. I don't get it. I mean, I guess they do, all of them look a bit flatter, and I still prefer the older, more three-dimensional ones. I don't know, like, Bishop looks really off, while Shredder and Hunt don't really look that different.
Turtle Titan.
Thanks, pal.
And there you have it, the true story of the legendary Turtle Titan, who, disguised as Michelangelo, mild-mannered Ninja Turtle, fought a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the Terrapin Way. Ah!
Hey, that ain't how it happened.
I mean, there are a few exaggerations here and there, but
What?
it's pretty true.
All good stories need a teeny bit of embellishing here and there.
Yeah.
And then, the Turtle Titan invented the telephone after ridding the world of all known diseases.
Yeah, and after that, the Turtle Titan single-handedly clobbered all the Nazis in World War II.
Right, and then he explained the theory of relativity to Albert Einstein.
Sheesh. A guy adds a few tiny little details to an otherwise true story, and suddenly he's branded for life.
Are we gonna have another Turtle Titan in this episode?
My entire...
Yes! junk food! My sweet, scrumptious, empty calories of high-fat goodness!
This is all junk food.
I suppose I could have mentioned those are merely plastic reproductions, but that was much more amusing.
Times may change, but a good shred is forever!
Oh, remember when they went with their bikes and everything in
With the original
Darkness of
Justice
the Side of
Force?
Town?
Told ya I had superhero street cred! That was from the time Turtle Titan took on Galacticus!
Mikey, I have to tell you something.
God damn it, why are they abusing Sterling so
Could
much?
have caught that.
Yeah, but that was much more amusing.
Nice comeback.
Sounds like trouble.
I'm loving this season, honestly. Even more than I thought.
Yeah, triple trouble.
It's triple threat, bro.
Plan.
Well, I do have a plan. We bust out of jail and break stuff.
Then let's start here.
Ooh, pretty colors.
No!
The only colors you're gonna see are black and blue, triple threat.
And a whole lot of green. Drop the comic and nobody gets hurt.
I don't do nobody gets hurt.
Damn, he's pretty strong.
It's ninja time!
Guys, stop saying that. It sounds dumb. Like, I'd say the turtles are self-aware for most other shit, but for this, it makes them dumb. I don't know.
Hang on, lady! No one's going sidewalk sushi on my watch! Ah!
Easy, miss.
What? What?
Whoa, this guy's good.
You're safely under the shell of Turtle Titan.
Turtle
Fuck
Titan!
off.
Wait! Officer! Arrest that guy! He ripped off my act!
I think we have bigger problems.
Somebody grab the wheel.
Aha! The anti-grav unit.
Of course, conveniently on the outside of the ship.
Thank you, thank you.
He looks so dumb though.
Hey! What are you cheering for? He's nothing but a cheap knockoff!
Easy, Mikey. That knockoff just saved our shells.
Turtle Titan is a grandstanding glory hound vigilante. Plus, he left this vehicle in a no-parking zone.
Hey, Mikey, I didn't want to tell you about the other Turtle Titan because I knew it would upset you.
Oh, he knew.
What makes you think I'm upset? Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Ow, 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 ow.
Savor the moment. Upload it to memory.
Look at it this way, Mikey. The reason you created Turtle Titan in the first place was because you wanted to do something for the greater good.
That's right. You should be proud you actually inspired someone.
And you gotta admit, this Titan's a big improvement over the original.
That's it! I'm gonna show the world who's the real hero!
Mikey, that is a selfish attitude to have. Didn't you literally yourself decide that you'd rather be in the shadows, not in the spotlight?
No, I signaled!
Huh?
Stunned, right? Don't feel bad. I have that effect on the minds of men. But I don't want you to think I'm mad. I'm willing to forget the whole thing. Just admit you stole my gig in a formal public apology.
Who are you? And what's with the cheap knockoff Turtle Titan costume?
Who you calling knockoff? Knockoff?
Now just calm down, citizen.
Citizen? Now that's the last straw! Nobody calls me that!
What's wrong with citizen?
It's only superhero code for loser, which I am not, incidentally. Yeah!
Who's been mucking about with my shell signal, hmm?
Oops.
your shell signal? I thought you said Turtle Titan was a grandstanding glory hound vigilante!
That's right. A grandstanding glory hound vigilante who happens to make my job much easier.
Shell! Now, if you'll excuse us...
Unhand me, you!
Sure! Just as soon as I rescue you! Turtle Titan does it again!
Attention all units! Arrest the Turtle Titan imposter!
Now you're talking!
It's you!
Wait, you mean me? Gotta go!
Let's get out of here before you cause any more trouble.
Wow, you are pretty good. For an imposter.
I hate how Mike is being treated by
I'm
superheroes.
flattered that you want to be a hero like me, and you've shown some raw talent. But you can't just rip off my name and costume.
You're accusing me of ripping you off? I'm the rippee here!
What are you doing? No!
Good one, Mikey.
Why on earth did you do that?
To level the playing field.
Huh? How did you know his name was Michelangelo? The only other person who knew that was Silver Sentry!
Duh! Saved his life back in the day.
You really are the original. But how?
Time travel accident. A hero type thing. Happens all the time. And you?
Turtle Titan was just a story I heard from my grandfather. A story that inspired me to don the turtle mask and shield, while refining and improving on the original weaponry. That story gave my life purpose. But now that I see what a petty, jealous jerk the original Turtle Titan was, I don't want any part of it!
Bravo, Mikey, bravo! Wait, isn't that nobody's thing? Could his father be nobody? Come on. Because that looks so much like nobody's thing.
Hey, where's the gold bars and the bags of cash with dollar signs?
See for yourselves.
Really? You're taking advices from a comic book? Okay, that was some playing with the camera angles there, because he shouldn't be that big.
Let's tear them apart!
Hey, wait a sec. You want a piece of us, lame brains? Come and get us!
What are you doing?
Zero gravity engaged.
What is he doing?
Why on earth did you do that?
To level the playing field!
Ooh.
But in a good way this time!
That's smart.
That's right! Give it up for the OTT! The original Turtle Titan!
Mikey, you're getting distracted.
Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Michelangelo, fall back!
A Turtle Titan never falls back! Oh, and way to blow the secret identity!
Is that Bishop?
Yes.
Hinged! All hail the Turtle Titan!
Turtle Titan supposed to be more the disappear into the night type?
Milk it a little more, dude. Everyone needs a hero.
Silver Sentry is your father? A grandfather?
I think you knew him. His name was...
Silver Sentry? No way!
It's true, my
I was close enough though.
You see, I inherited my grandfather's passion for justice. His looks, too. But unfortunately not his powers. Still, I was so inspired by his stories of the Turtle Titan fighting crime without any superpowers that I wanted to carry on your legacy.
That's cool. I like this.
But there's only one Turtle Titan.
No, tell him, Mikey.
Not anymore. You're the real deal. And you've done me and your grandfather both proud.
Thank you. How about one quick patrol before we call it a night?
No thanks. This mild-mannered turtle has had enough superheroing to last another 100 years. Keep up the good work, citizen!
Citizen?
Oh, this is awesome. You know, we haven't really had any, I don't think at least, we haven't had really a cartoon which explores superheroes in the future. At least I can't think of any. And I think that would be kind of interesting. I don't know. Maybe I could write a story about it. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Maybe I'll consider it at least. But yeah, this was another fun episode that I enjoyed. Not as much as the first one, but it was still fine. I love that it came back to old storylines and everything. It's really fun when the show does that. And there was a lot of jokes and funny moments in this episode. And again, I feel like Mikey is the most featured turtle in episodes every time, although I guess in the last video he wasn't really featured in the first episode. But anyway, it was a really fun episode. I enjoyed it. I love how Mikey had inspired Silver Sentry's son or grandson to become a superhero. That's a really cool idea because Silver Sentry, the story also very much mirrors that episode in which Michelangelo meets Silver Sentry, because both are dismissive of Michelangelo at first, but then grow to be friends to him, and Silver Sentry becomes a huge friend to Michelangelo. And I really like that. I wonder if we're gonna see the Turtle Titan come back for the finale or something, just like how we had all the people come back for like the season 5 finale, which is an epic finale. Like, I love it. They should have kept that for the actual series finale. But who knows, maybe the actual series finale is gonna be just as epic, although I doubt it. So yeah, this one, again, it's not as cool as the last one. I'd say mainly because it doesn't move the plot along. So yeah, because of that, it's gonna be lower at an 8.3 out of 10, but it was still pretty enjoyable. And I'm honestly surprised how much I'm enjoying this season. It's really fun. But yeah, let's get into the final episode of this video, that being episode 9, Fly Me to the Moon. What? Spelled it out, genius.
Must have been some party.
To let that much energy pass through the controller, we'll need a super low density alloy.
Like Donatellium?
What?
What? Donatellium. You invented it. I mean, you will invent it. It's a low-density alloy that can only be created in a natural low-gravity environment, like on the moon.
With some minor alterations to the subatomic structure, it just might work.
I know what'll work. Major alterations to Raph's ugly atomic structure. Hop into this transcendental lathe thingy, bro.
You shouldn't be messing with that, Mikey.
Relax, I know what I'm doing. You think it, the machine makes it. Smile!
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
See? A perfect likeness. Hi, I'm Raphael. I hate the future.
Anyway, to ensure that the time window functions stably, we could customize the Donatellium. But that can only be done in a low-gravity environment.
Okay, sure. Then we'll just book a flight to the moon then. No problem.
It's actually not, if you happen to own an O'Neill Tech shuttle, which we do.
Why are you surprised? It's the future!
Time window. My little genius built a functioning time machine? Guardian, I absolutely forbid it. Hoskins, cancel the moon shuttle flight.
Hold it. Serling, who owns that shuttle?
O'Neill Technologies.
And who owns O'Neill Tech?
Technically, Master Cody does.
Then, technically, we're out of here!
I love how they're fucking with the uncle. Fuck
Don't
that fat
worry,
guy.
we'll keep an eye on the kid. He's like a brother to us. One we actually like.
We'll bring you some green cheese! Ciao!
God damn it. I love how they're fucking around with him.
Actually, some Cody-free time might be just what I need.
Oh yeah, say it out loud in front of Serling. He totally is not gonna tell Cody. He actually probably won't. Oh, the bird guys again.
Ah, the sweet air of freedom. It's been too long.
For me, it's been like 3 days.
Save your ire for Darius Dunn. He is the one that holds the keys to our shackles.
Quite right, Gungeon. And don't you forget it. How the mighty have fallen.
Done.
Careful, Gungeon, or I'll put you back where I found you.
What do you want, Dunn?
I have an experimental stealth shuttle standing by to launch. I want you to intercept my nephew and his pets in space. He's heading towards the moon. See that they don't return before I'm finished getting the plans I need from little Cody's computer. And if they don't return at all...
He wants to take the plans for the time machine?
Why should
Is that
we?
what he wants?
Simple.
Would you look at that? It's magnificent. What's that green structure?
That's where we're going. Moonbase Bishop. On the shore
Of
of
course,
the Sea of
Bishop
Tranquility.
called it himself.
Huh. Bishop and tranquility in the same sentence. What a concept.
Is that really water down there, Cody?
Yeah, it's called terraforming. Science tech. What was that?
A meteorite?
I don't know. Let me check the space field scanner. That was no meteorite. We're under attack. Cody, take evasive maneuvers, quick!
Quad the maneuvers, definitely.
Responding. We're stuck.
This can't be good.
There's no place to run.
Inuwashi Gungeon. Long time no pummel. What happened, Tweety? Run out of bird seed?
Don't
Nice.
shoot, you fool. This is a pressurized cabin.
Yeah, that's what you get for shooting in space.
To the escape pod!
Donnie! Catch! Got it!
Oh, that's a nice thing to have.
They've escaped. Abandon the ship.
Good thing we had an escape pod. Wow, this looks awfully like new. Oh, it is actually. Never mind.
Where is it, boy? Where are you hiding that wondrous time window?
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you, sir.
Nor will you be remembering me.
What?
Now then, where was I?
Well, that explains how he wouldn't know.
It's not cool to stick your nose in someone else's stuff.
Blasted firewall.
We engaged the turtles, but they escaped with the boy. Our ship is damaged.
Failure is not an option. Do you understand, you winged relic?
There was a time when words like that would...
And that time is past.
Why don't you tell the turtles? They could help you. Why don't you just tell them? Like, I hate when this happens in cartoons and everything. Just tell somebody for fuck's sake.
Hold on to your shells and prepare to land. More like crash land!
I mean, crash landing is still landing.
Of the first lunar landing. Those are Neil
Of the
Armstrong's footprints
fucking
right
course.
there. If we weren't being hunted by deadly flying crazies, this might be one of the coolest moments in my entire life.
The moon base must be a couple of miles over there. Can we send out a distress signal?
The radio's out. So is the power.
And we're leaking air! Fast!
Here, we'll use these PLVs.
DLV?
PLVs? Personal life vestibules. They use a force field to create a temporary atmosphere envelope around you.
Oh, that's cool.
Temporary? We gotta cross 2 miles of airless wasteland in temporary? No way! Whoa! Last one out is a Gungeon egg!
That was a good joke, gotta say. And he's off to space.
Keep Cody between us.
Where's Mikey though? Oh, there he is.
They are protecting the boy when it would be so easy to abandon him.
Because they're good people. Or good turtles.
Head for that hatch!
Did you already got to the city? That was fast.
Are you okay, little Rafty? Did the bad birdie scare you?
You are so cracked.
Must be an old
How long till Raph
Follow
breaks
it,
that
lead
thing?
us right to the moon base.
Or at least one of these paths will.
We'll have to split up, but keep your vidcom.
Of course, they're in the sewers
Raph and
again.
Mikey, take the left path.
I totally get the splitting up strategy, but how come we get the darker, creepier tunnel?
Hey,
Anatelium. The good news is, the sensors indicate we're headed the right way.
great! Cause we sure as shell weren't!
There they are! Intercept them!
Gungeon, move, move!
God damn it,
Finish
Cody.
it! Now!
Cody!
Oh, I love how he got them. That's cool.
Again, they protect the boy despite the fact that he is a liability to them. Truly honorable.
Are they gonna tell them that they need help? Come on, do that.
I say we stand and fight.
It makes sense. It pisses me off when it's not done in movies. At least justify it in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, this should be good.
Where are they?
It's ninja time!
Good thing that the turtles actually have experience with fighting flying dudes.
The kid stays with us.
Shouldn't they be in zero gravity? And again, the fighting is really great. Why are you not hiding, Cody? Ouch.
Help! Cody!
Oh, that's cool. Wait, how is he not dead? Are you kidding me? He should be dead. Not only from Johnny, simply from that thing falling onto him.
Please help us! He's trapped under the water!
Come on, be honorable. Hell yeah, guys. Although it doesn't make sense, why would they ask the enemy for help? It's a bit out of character for the turtles.
Cody, I'm okay. Phew, that was a close one. Well, let's get on with it.
They just helped you.
Thank you for reminding us what honor looks like.
What? Ain't you gonna hit us? Not even Mikey?
Hey!
The tunnels are filling fast. You must leave.
But what about you guys?
Now we will show you what honor looks like. Go, hurry. You don't have much time.
Quick! The escape elevator's this way! But I just hope they've gone to a better place.
Weren't they robots? Yeah.
You know, guys, I think they are going to a better place.
Okay. So, I'd say this was my least favorite out of the three. Again, it was moving some plots, but I don't know, there's something about at least the first half that wasn't particularly interesting, and there wasn't a lot of things that I could joke about and make commentary in this one, if you noticed. So yeah, I still enjoyed it. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't as good as the other two. Personally, I'm gonna give it 7.6 out of 10, which is gonna be the lowest out of the three. But still, it was decently enjoyable, and it's still like a 7.6, which is not a low score. I like that the Inuashi Gunjin are now free, but I mean, in general, I don't understand why the Turtles have been so adamant to fight with the villains in this season. Like, the second they see somebody, they just attack them. Like when Viral showed up, they were like literally like wolves running after their prey. Like, it kind of looked weird and felt weird. And again, they're instantly attacking them without asking questions, when I don't think that's what they would do. In a way, the Turtles seem a bit more asshole-ish this season, which is a minor complaint, and I don't think it necessarily it's a complaint, but it's just a thing. So I feel like the Turtles from season 1 to 4 would have asked, why are they after the boy or something like that. They haven't asked anything, so it kind of feels like a weird resolution because of that. And on top of everything, why did they, if they were so angry at them and were fighting them so much, why would they ask them for help? I know it was a situation in which they had no other choice, but again, I don't think they would do that. But yeah, overall it was fine, I enjoyed it. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also check out the list in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channels, I'm also a writer. And if you do end up enjoying my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge support and help keep all the channels going and me making content. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!